Well, hi there pluggers, Ivor Silvering here again with you. Thanks very much for joining me for another guitar lesson. This is in response to a request I've had from one of my subscribers called Jake, and he's asked for a bit of help with a number by a band called CKY. I believe I don't know whether that's the way you rightly say it or not, but it's CKY. The number's called Close Yet Far. But the version I'm basing my lesson on is a version done by their singer, who I believe is called Darren Miller, where he's just playing it on an acoustic guitar by himself. Okay, one word about the version I'm basing my lesson on is the guitar the guy is actually playing is tuned down a whole step. Down to so standard tuning is in like like everything is based on E, A, etc. You have to detune if you want to play along with that particular version. You have to detune everything down one whole note. Okay, so the E string becomes an D. The A string becomes G, and again the D string becomes C, etc. So you have to go down a whole note on every string. Okay. That's just so that if you want to play along with that. So I've left my guitar in standard tuning so that you don't have to detune the guitar, okay? Because it's quite inconvenient if you've only got one guitar, okay? Right, so standard tuning, no capos, okay? So the whole song revolves really around one guitar sort of section which just repeats for the verse and the chorus, okay? And there's one little bit of guitar in which is at the end of each verse and at the end of the song, I believe, as well. Okay, which I'll show you. Okay, so the main riff you need, or passage of guitar playing is this. Okay, that bit. Okay. So I'll just show you that first, and then I'll show you some little bits and pieces based on that. Okay, so we're playing. It starts off in an E minor. Okay, it's standard E minor, and you just basically play the 6, 5, 4, and 3 strings. Okay. Okay. Then basically you play it's a sort of a partial D chord, where you put your in my case I'm using second finger up to you go up a string to the second fret of the 6th string from the E minor, and my third finger goes down from the 4th string 2nd fret to the 3rd string 2nd fret. So basically it sort of splits open a string, so to speak, widens out from the E minor by a string. Okay, so you end up with that shape. And again you just play 6, 5, 4 and 3. Okay, so the two together. Okay, got that. So it's okay. Then we play a G note with the 3rd fret of the 6th string. Then you pluck basically open 4, open 3. So far. Slowly. Then what you do then is slide on the 5th fret of the 3rd string up to the 7th fret and back again to the 5th fret on the 3rd string. Then you play the 4th fret of the 3rd string. Okay, so far. That, then that 4th on the 3rd, then open 3rd, open 4th, and then it repeats. Okay, so okay, and so on. So the introduction, before we start singing on that particular version I've mentioned, they play that. There's also a second guitar plays a bit of lead work over the top of it as well, actually. But he does that 3 or 4 times, and then it just goes those 2 picks as normal, and then he just plays the G chord. Okay, that's just before he starts singing. Okay, so it's the last. He does it about 3 times, and on the 4th time, he plays. Okay, and then he plays. He does a little slide on the 5th fret of the 6th string up to the 7th fret, back again to the 5th fret, and then goes into the riff. And that's how it goes. And when it gets to the chorusy bit, he strums the first 2 bits. He goes. Okay, so but it does. As soon as he gets to the G, he goes back to playing the. Sorry. Alright, and then at the end of the chorus, after the last time he does that, there's a little bit of an ending to the chorus, which is basically a C major 7th, right, which he plays. So he plays the chord down from 5 down to 2, C major 7th, so it's C with the first finger missing. Okay, so then he puts his, well, what I do is I put my 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, play that single note, then open 3rd, so it's okay, and then you slide that 3rd of the 5th string, slide it up to the 5th fret, holding the same shape of the C major 7th. Okay, so it goes. And I mean, there's different ways of playing this, but I think what he's playing is he just plays those 2, so it's the 5th on the 5th fret of the 5th string, 4th fret of the 4th string, open 3rd, and then plays the 5th fret, or you can play just the open top string if you want 1st string, so it's 5th on the 5th, 4th on the 4th, and then open 3rd, open 1st string, and then basically basically you sort of do a double pick, really. You can open 6 to the, and then you move that finger up to the 7th fret on the 5th, hit this open 6th string and the 7th on the 5th. At the same time, pick with your one of your fingers the 5th fret or the top string open, or the 5th fret of the 2nd string, whichever you fancy. Can be just a 1st string open, can do, or the 5th fret of the 2nd string. The same thing, same note. Okay, so that little ending is. Okay, so sorry. Okay. Something like that. Okay, something like that. Okay, so that's basically all that's in it as far as I can tell. So thanks for watching, listening, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.